Hello, I am Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz on June 26, 2015, 3:08 a.m. in Birmingham. Topic, the previous blog, the one I just did about Jade, Helm, Judgment Weather, and Ghost Cities. I have done blogs about ghost cities and never had not even a hint of an answer as to why they were there, except I did make a comment one time that China had so many American dollars that they had to have some way to spend it. So they just built a few of these giant cities. And then doing these blogs about Jade, Helm, and as I'm doing these over the last month or two, I'm beginning to remember some other things. And then today, I picked up on something else. And I thought, well, wow, this may be the reason for the ghost city. So I'm going to go check it out. But what I found out was it wasn't alarming. It's just strange. I don't know how to explain it and tell you any other way except I don't understand what's going on, but I'm going to find out and I will have an answer. I promise you that. But and what I'm going to do some research on is again tonight for the first time. I found through someone else, they mentioned it and I didn't believe it. So I went and looked it up and I found it. And it was about America going outside the country and trying to get somebody to help them build housing for displaced Americans. And I thought, why in the world would they want to do that? Well, to start with, what does the government know that we don't know? All along, I've been thinking the government has put together Jade, Helm to take out those who voiced opinions that differ from our president. And that people that was, redneck gun owners. I mean, of course, redneck is just kind of a middle of the country from, maybe a little above Arkansas down south. But hey, I'm not all redneck, but mostly redneck. I've got Native American in me more than I have anything else. But my point is, when I found this article, and there were multiple articles that America has made a request and offered a very, very heavy amount of money to do this job. Hey, I wish they would come to me and ask me if I wanted to be part of it. I'll pack my bags. I'll go tomorrow. But they went to South Africa, and I don't know if they went there and tried to buy some land to build and have South Africans to build housing for displaced Americans, or if they try to get these guys to go to these other places, Argentina, Brazil, and in Australia, and build housing. You got to think about one thing. If there is the volcano that's going to run, that's going to blow up in Wyoming, it's going to destroy 2/3 of this country. Now, it may destroy the land to keep the land from being used. That's not biblical, though. The only biblical thing I found about land not being used are two places, Damascus and Egypt. And Damascus will never be able to be built on again. Egypt will have to set aside for 40 years, and then they'll be able to come back and build on it. But it doesn't mention America. So why would we be out there trying to hire someone to build housing for 210, 20, or 30 million people when there's qualified builders right here to do it? And at the same time, why is our government out west in 9 western states on 10 million acres building prisons? That'll be gone if that cauldron in Wyoming blows up with a volcano. Oh, that'll be gone. You'll see volcano. I'm sorry. 2/3 of the eastern part of Wyoming is gone. Idaho, gone. Parts of Montana's gone. And just keep coming this way. And it spreads out as it travels from the west to the east. It travels in a northeast, in a southeast direction. So it travels in a pie shape as it comes from Wyoming across toward, say, Alabama. And so I don't know what's going on. I know I have more studying to do my best to try to figure out what it is, what's going on. But I'm going to have to go with the biblical aspect of it and trust today that this country is not going to be laid waste by a volcano. Now, I do know, don't doubt a bit in the world, there will be an asteroid to hit the ocean, and it will wipe out parts of this country, but it's going to be a lot of coastal and not so far as 500 or 1,000 miles in from the coast. And it may bring Mississippi River way up, create a huge, another small ocean between Louisiana and Mississippi where the river is, and shoot it all the way up toward the upper part of Mississippi. And that would cut off Alabama. That means our drive out west would have to go all the way around the upper part of Mississippi and Louisiana to do so. Anyway, I'm just got feelers out there now, thinking out loud. But I'm going to do my best and come up with what I can. I haven't heard anyone else anywhere touch on these subjects and combine them. As far as I know, I'm the first. And I'm just, right now, I'm grabbing at straws. I'm guessing. But something's going to happen. And it's going to be, I'll say something else. In all honesty, I don't think I'll see it. I don't think any Christian will see it. I think there will have been a rapture prior to this happening. But I would still like to know and at least try to leave something behind. Jody Wolf, Expoz.